Yo, what is up guys, I'm back, got a review. For this time we have this red 95 Son. Now as you can see by the team, it's my second account. It's not a very good team, but here we go, we're running with it. I'm trying to make it better during team season. And I got, I think it was 11 wins on my second account. I went 11-4, and then on my main I went 16-3, something like that. So yeah, quite frankly enough, the reds on my second were actually better. I got Van Dijk and Diaz. And then on this second account, I got Jota and Son, so it makes sense, obviously. On stats, so he's 6 foot tall, high work rates. He's right-footed with 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. In the games I played with him, I played with him with the engine Kemp's out in the striker position. I played 19 games, got 19 goals and 12 assists. And as I said before, the Reds were just so good on this account, so I thought I might as well review him. On stats then, so he's got 95 pace, 95 shooting, 91 passing, 94 dribbling, and 79 physical. So on paper, looks like a very good card. There's certain aspects I want to see about this card, especially stuff like the agility and stuff like that, because he is 6 foot tall and he's not going to be as agile as some other like smaller players. He also possesses the solid player trait, which is nice, and also the finesse shot trait for those long shots. But I'll speak more about that after on the positive and negative side of things. If you do enjoy it or want to see more, please do subscribe. It does help the channel out a lot. But I've got more to say, so enjoy the clips and I'll see you after. Peace.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take. Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers. Standing in the shade, going louder, we are all one color. Standing in the way. Join the army of the shadow. Join the army of the shadow. Join the army of the shadows. Shadows, shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers. Standing in the shade, going louder, we are all one color. Standing in the way.
So on to my other thoughts about the card then. Now, this card I really enjoyed, to be fair. It was a little bit of a weird one at times, purely because obviously he's 6 foot tall, and I don't really like tall players in this game. It's not really meta against the higher level opponents. But I kind of got away with it on my second account because it's a bit lower division until I rank it up, and in champs obviously the players aren't really the best as well. One thing I will say, right, if you are low division, okay, stop pressing as heavy with defenders. Sit back a little bit, maybe use second man press, and just stop pressing, because like you'll drag man out, and then the other men will have to cover, and they'll leave so much space. I've noticed it so much when trying to rank up this account. Like, people are so aggressive with defenders, it doesn't work at all. But anyway, we'll get on to my overall thoughts. So overall for this card, it is really, really good, to be fair. Especially aspects like his long shots. Honestly, actually, I'm going to say the best long shot taker I've ever used. That's a bold statement, but it's true. 99 long shots with the finesse shot trait with a 5-star weak foot, which means no matter where, no matter what, he will score it practically. And it's such a good trait to have. Especially since... right now, I don't know why, long shots seem to be going in a lot. Even though I've got like Team Season Allison, it seems to be going on a lot more than usual, which is kind of surprising. We'll go through them. So as I said, the 5-star weak foot is really nice, to be fair. It does feel like a 5-star weak foot, obviously. But the 4-star skills also complement it quite nicely, just allow him to get into good positions, make him unpredictable. Obviously, the 5-star skills would make him one of the best cards in the game, but he is still very, very good. Now, the pace for me didn't really feel amazing, but it did feel slow, purely because people that are like 6 foot above don't really look the fastest, except from Mbappe. But generally, it will get you through and goal, it will get through and score. And that leads me on to my next point. So his shot power is really good, the finishing is really good, the tap position is really good. A few shots, right, he did actually miss, and it was a little bit frustrating at times, because he's got 97 composure and 96 finishing. You would expect him to finish practically like 9 times out of 10 minimum. And I had a game right with him and Jota, and they generally had about 9 expected goals, and they scored about 2. I had to bring in like Raspadori, and they ended up getting the win instead of these cards. But it was kind of frustrating at times, to be honest. Now, this is the good part about this card. You can play him anywhere you want. You can play him cam if you want him to. Obviously, you got the short passes, which are really good. The long pass is still decent, to be fair. I would recommend you playing with striker purely because of that long pass. The curve goes along nicely with the finesse shot trait and that. The vision is, again, really, really nice. And the stamina is also really, really good. This just allows you to play him cam if you really want him to. Now, next up is the dribbling stats. Now, as I talked about at the start, this is the very grey area. So, the agility doesn't feel like this. I'm going to be completely honest. This is what the letdown of this card is. He is 6 foot tall. He's not really the most agile and nimble player. And against high-level opponents with really good defenders, you are going to struggle a little bit with it. Obviously, at times, when he gets through, he will score most chances. But it's just getting him through. Those 4-star skills we'll have to use quite effectively. Now, the reaction's very, very good, to be fair. Ball control's very good. The composure's very good, especially when he's one-on-one with the keeper. And the dribbling stat is also quite nice. But generally, as I said, 6 foot tall, he's not really going to be the most like swift and nimble, like Messi kind of player. Now, the air ability, useless. Ignore that. I'm just going to completely avoid it. The strength, again, not very good. Does kind of counteract the balance a little bit at times when he's like through and goal. He's got like a Van Dijk pushing him or something like that. It's not really going to go very well, along with that aggression. He did have a chance for me where he actually like was very aggressive and got the ball back and ended up scoring from it, to be fair. So it doesn't actually seem that bad in game, but generally, it's not really the best on actual attributes. But also, my overall thoughts, now it comes to overall scores. So once overall scores then, now you know how this segment works. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, rank each individual stat out of 10, and then we'll go through it and then give a value for coins and an overall score. So first for me is the pace. Now overall for pace, I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. He's not slow, but he's not electric in game, to be fair. You will feel him burst through, but he won't really like be that really fast like a Mbappe kind of player. Now the shooting for me, I'm leaving it 9.5 out of 10. I don't think I can give it a 10 out of 10 purely because there is still like things that need to be boosted on it. The 5-star weak foot is really, really good. The long shots are amazing. The shot pass is really good. The tap position is really good, but I just can't give it a 10 out of 10, to be honest. Now the passing for me, this is a striker only, this rating. I'm only giving it 8 out of 10. If it was more like a cam, I would give him probably like a 6 or a 7. More of a 7, I would say, because a shorter pass is really, really good still. Now, the dribbling for me is a technical one. So overall, the aspects are really, really good. But the agility is a little bit here and there at times. So overall, for that, I'm going to still give it a 9 out of 10. Because it is really good, but agility will let it down at times. Now, onto the physicals then. So obviously, 99 stamina is really good. But the rest of the attributes aren't really the best. But since the stamina is the most important one, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 still. So value for coins in, so I think he's coming at around 700k right now. Do I think it's worth it? Now, although the Prem is the best league for links right now, because obviously the best cards are there, the links are a little bit hard for this card. You've got that Kulusevski and the K card, but they're not really that usable because they're both above 6 foot and a little bit stiff at times. So overall, for linkability, usability and all that, I'm going to give him 8 out of 10. I do really think it's an amazing card, and if you got him out of Reds, it's a huge dub. But overall, I do feel like there's still better cards for the price, to be honest. So overall score from then, I'm going to give him an 8.4 out of 10. He is really, really good still, but there's a few aspects about him that I would like change. If he was maybe like 5'9", he would be probably like, I would say top 10 cards in the game with these stats. Honestly, really, really good. It's just that like little bit of agility and clunkiness that lets him down at times. But so for my review, as always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. As I said at the start of the video, it really does help the channel out a lot. But I've got some more to say, so I hope you enjoyed it, and peace.